Hi, everybody. Welcome back. This is your player of MC coming at you live from Epic Ever. And we are going to discuss what I did next. So, I decorated, clearly. I made the Eldes den. It's on your left. Doing? Oh, yeah, we have to re-edit the land because it didn't come out the way I wanted. Uh, yeah, a lot of stuff's gonna change. You're like, what? Why? Because I wanted the fishing area to be more pronounced as well. But I also wanted to make the camp more open, whereas they don't have to climb over rocks to get to the certain places. I'm still figuring things out. Editing is really hard to do when you don't know exactly what you want it to look like until you want it to look like it. And it takes a few tries. And it's okay to start over. Because it just means that this idea is better than the last idea. Sometimes. Sometimes. So yeah, we're just terraforming. this is where we're about to change a few things around. So remember where we put Wolfgang's watchstone? Yeah, it's about to move. You can't go there. Because we have to put in Eagle's Court. Yes, we have to put in Eagle's Court because she has a court. So we have to put Eagle's Court in, and then we have to remove Wolfgang's watchstone and place it somewhere else because it doesn't work where it's at. And yeah, so that's gotta move. If you're wondering who Eagle is, she's Wolfgang's mate. She's also no wait, no, scratch that. She's not Wolfgang's mate. She's Winter. Yeah, she's Winter's mate. Sorry, not Wolfgang's. Wolfgang's is Fern. Uh, Winter is what is your form? Anyway, um, no, Eagle is Winter's mate, and Eagle is well, she's in charge of teaching all of the rookies, the AKA E5s and E6s, right? And E1s and E4s. Yeah. So she teaches them. Well, technically, she's in charge of those that are teaching those. Anyway, it's a whole thing. And Flame is her second, and she's loves the position that she's in, where she gets to train all the young newbies. Loves that position. Um, anyway, Eagle is the one that organizes all the trainings for that, I guess is how you want to say it. And well, she's a super strong wolf. She can take down a caribou. And by the way, these caribou are not normal caribou. Remember, there are no humans in this world, so all the animals get to thrive and evolve in the, they, they're stronger built and everything. So not to mention they're more strategizing this strategic in strategizing things. Anyway, the creatures are more capable than they are when there's no humans around. I mean, when there's humans around, they're not as capable. But when there are no humans around, they become capable. They can figure things out and do stuff for themselves. That's what I mean. Anyway, so getting a context here. Winter is capable of taking out a caribou by himself. A caribou. Not and that's not counting the buck of the caribou, the male who's in charge of all the caribou. Yeah. He can't take that one out, no. Eagle's also capable of taking out a caribou by herself, but it has to be a more weaklinger one, not so much a older male. And they usually work in groups anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but for context-wise, that's how strong these wolves are. Yes. I just figured yeah, right now we're taking out, Wolfgang's watchstone. This is completely going away because it's in the wrong spot. So, all of it's going away, don't worry, I have kept it so it's safe and secure, so I don't have to rebuild it. If I do want to rebuild it, I can, but if I don't want to, then I just have a copy of it. We have to find a better place for it. It doesn't work where it's currently at, so yeah. And I may have to readjust it after I place it anyway, so it's all good. Anyhow, yeah, so Eagle's capable of doing that as well as many of the other wolves, like Quartz. Quartz can take out one by herself. But these guys are like high-ranked wolves, so of course they can do that. Granite can do it, but he preferred to work as a group. Briar can, but won't because, whole safety issue. Um, better to keep everybody safe rather than try and do stuff by herself, you know. Iris is capable, but won't do it either. She would rather have help, and normally she's in a group anyhow, so. The elite alphas, there are a few that can, and there are a few that would rather stick with the group and do that. But normally they're not so much in the hunting department, so they won't be doing any of that anyway. But for context wise, this is how strong these wolves are. So yeah, elite alphas are actually basically, if you had an army, they would be above your troops, like really high up. They'd be in charge of all the troops. Silver definitely would be in charge of everybody in charge of the troops. And then above him would be Winter. So that gives you a little context right there. It says, yeah. And then, of course, we have the Crown Regent, who is Wolfgang. He will take over as the king. So, yeah. But for Eagle, she's an 07. I mean, so she's like high ranked, but not super high ranked. And she is in charge of leading patrols and stuff. She tells which wolves to go out for the patrols and things, and she has separate leaders that are in charge of that. But right now we just have the main ones that you already heard about: Briar, Quartz, Granite, Moon. Moon's actually not one of those, but she can be if she wants to be. She tends to lean more towards training the Howlings with their mentors. So the mentors would actually be E7s and E8s. Yeah. Just as a wolf is going into an E7 or E8, if they show potential for being a quote leader, then they get assigned to O1 and then move on from there. But if they are not wanting to take that position, they can go into mentorship, or they can just continue being a senior wolf warrior, which we have two sets. We have an alpha and we have an omega. You know, alphas are, they go out to battle, while the omegas, they stay in the den area and they protect that. They defend it with their lives, basically. Yeah. So right now we are following our main hero, aka our main character. Her name is... Should I tell you, or should I wait to tell you? What do you think? I'll leave that up to you. Yeah, I'll leave that up to you. And then we'll go from there. You let me know, and then we'll see. And if not, then maybe in the next video you might hear about her. I don't know. We'll see. It's a secret. No. You let me know, and I'll go get back to you on that. But yes, we are currently with her, and we're on what are we on? Oh, we're in training right now. We're currently in training. Yeah. So as it stands, paws go through what is essentially job looking, I guess, if you want to say anything. They're still young, so they're not required to learn or memorize all of this stuff. Now, if they want to choose those careers and paths, then they have to what is then known as the E1s and the E4s, and that's when they basically literally go into their role and actually become the thing that they want to be. Yeah, they don't mind it. So yeah, we're still destroying Wolfgang's Watchstone and his poor precious den that I spent hours on trying to figure out how to fix and build. don't you just love it? You just take something down and you're like, oh, I want to keep it, but I don't want to keep it at the same time. So you have to just, go in it, use structure block and save it. If you're in creative mode. If you're not in creative mode, destroying this would really, really put a damper on everything because it would make me feel really sad. And I would be like, oh man, I can never build another one just like it. Because I can't. I don't think I'm capable of building anything just like anything else. But that's okay, because it just means I get to learn and create new things. Better, even sometimes. But yeah, if you would like to know more, please feel free to subscribe, hit the like button, bell for notification, and subscribe. You might get to know more.